The final set of options we will be looking at is the behavior configuration, and here you have this proactive interaction, and this is where the answer bot will pop up a message even before the user typed anything. And I guess this is very handy in certain situations where you are trying to preempt the user coming in and asking a question, I guess. I've not had a good reason to use it till now, but that's because of the nature of my business. And then you have the greeting message, which the bot can use. And in fact, this is not too bad. I can just have it say, welcome to SalesIQ. We'll be happy to assist you. So this is where the bot starts the conversation off. And the response interval is where you can mimic the bot typing something for a few seconds. So if I were to say it's, let's say, 2 seconds, you can see that this is what happens. It actually makes it look as if the bot is typing, and then the message comes out. And then chat inactivity is where the answer bot is not getting any reply for a specific duration. And you can see that if I, let's say I make this, turn this on, after 1 minute, if the user is not saying anything, then the bot will automatically prompt with saying that, is there anything else I might help you with today? And it turns out that this is a, well, of course this is very common with live chats software these days, but it turns out that this feature is very hard to implement if you were to use a pure chatbot framework like Dialogflow. And there are some reasons for that. You can go and read up on my website and see why that is the case. But as it turns out, the way Dialogflow itself works is that it will only come back with a response if the user types a message to the bot. It will not provide a response proactively, or it will not initiate a response and send something into the chat window by itself. That's something which is actually quite difficult to implement if you are using a bot framework like Dialogflow. And in the same way, you see that there's also the end the conversation option, where you can automatically end the conversation in 5 minutes. So I think I'm just going to leave these on because these are fairly good defaults. And then the handoff to the operator is where you say you will add an option in the chat window itself for visitors to connect with an operator for more help. Now this is as you might remember that we already have an option which was provided under the response configuration, where it said there's a button to connect to the operator. So if you have this turned on, there isn't any good reason to also do this handoff to the operator. You don't want both available at the same time, at least as far as I can see. That it doesn't make a lot of sense. And follow-up actions, choose an option to display along with the message. It just shows that message. Let me show you what. If you say hello, and it comes back with some response, you can see that it says, do you want to connect with human? And then it also has this button where you say yes. Okay, so as I said, this is not an option that I would require if I already allow the user to connect with the operator, because it will just be a redundant option at that point. So these are the set of options that you have available in the behavior configuration section.